What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Lucas Live News. My name is Lucas Tyndale.
I'm your host, Danny Williams.
How you doing today, Danny Williams?
Hey, you know what? I'm doing good, but I just want to say you did it again, man.
I know I did,
You did it again.
but we're going to keep moving
We're gonna keep moving
because you're supposed to start the show with the intro.
Yeah, and then but you know what? I think what it is because you click start, and so you're just like ready to go.
That is
and I'm
it.
over here like waiting for it to kind of count down. So
I'm
that's
glad
fine.
you.
So
I'm glad you understand. I won't do it again though.
Okay.
I won't do
You
it
said last
again.
time, but it's okay.
Did I?
I believe you this time.
The last time was the last time. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you guys to another episode. If you're watching this live or by replay, we thank you guys for checking us out today. Danny, tell them about our very special guest we have here today.
We have some special guests in the building, and I'm honored to be able to call them my brothers. They looked out for me over the summertime and came and stopped by my cheer camp. I thought it was so dope. I've known one of them for a little while now. He was a parent of one of the kids that my son was playing on the team for. So we know him. We're acquainted with him. And then the other one I just kind of met. So we are just getting acquainted, and I'm so excited to let everyone know what they're doing in the community because they're doing some really amazing things, some great things. And I mean, they hit the ground running.
They really
And
did.
They like full speed. So I'm just ready to like get in their space, hear what they have going on, their mission, and then just future events, what they got going on in the future, you know. So I'm excited. I'm just ready to get into it.
I'm excited as well. They do have a lot going on. They certainly hit the ground running.
Yes.
And shout out to them because, you know, I think so often we are waiting for permission to do things, especially when it comes to helping our kids and helping our community.
Yeah.
And while we wait, our kids are waiting, right? While we wait, our kids are growing up. While we wait, our kids are struggling. While we wait, our community is struggling. So there's so much help needed that it's just exciting to see someone, another organization come to this area and these guys just stepping in and doing so many. I think we be doing a lot. And then I see another flyer and another flyer. I be like,
Flyer after flyer.
they running with the purpose. They
And you know
moving.
what else I love is that a lot of those flyers say free. A lot
Yes.
of these things are free for our kids to go and just do and enjoy. And that's what I remember growing up. I went to Belden growing up, and we had a lot of things, like we had a lot of stuff we can go to at the library, you know, just around the community, around the neighborhood that we could do for free and just be in good space around good people.
Yes.
And I think that's what we've been lacking right now. So for these men to be able to bring that back to the city, back to the community, and give our kids, you know, welcoming spaces to come and just be is great. So I'm excited to get into that for sure.
I love it. I love it. I love
And
it.
I mean, speaking of organizations too, My Sister's Oil is a group in an organization that I have just began to love. Like, they have two fundraisers coming up, February 21st and February 23rd. The first one will be at 19th Hole. Shout out to 19th Hole. They've been doing
Yes.
some really great things. They kind of just hit the ground running.
They did too. You're right.
They've been back to back, booked up events after events. So shout out to them. And then we have HD Special Occasions. I'm so confused sometimes because HD.
Well, yeah, it's
Like-
Henry and Darshanette Zachary. They have HD's Place and they have Special Occasions, so I think they blended it here.
Love that.
HD's Special Occasions. It's at Special Occasions though, which is over on Duber
Yeah.
Southwest on February 23rd at 7 p.m. They're gonna have I'm gonna say a party with a purpose, right? They're gonna have
Ooh,
some
I like
fun.
that.
I mean, I didn't make that up. I heard that somewhere before, but as I always say, a party with a purpose. But they're going to have raffle drawings, prize giveaways, things to get people to come and engage. So shout out to My Sister's Oil. When My Sister's Oil started, it was called My Sister's Purse, I believe.
Yep,
And
yep.
the purpose was, as women, they were supporting each other because sometimes one or the other is having trouble paying that electric bill or paying that daycare bill or getting those diapers. And as sisters, they wanted to come together and make sure they always had funds to support each other.
Yep.
And now they've taken that idea and are sharing it even broader with more people. And we love them.
Yes.
Shout out to them. They don't even know we're doing this right now, but shout out to the ladies at My Sister's Oil. Thank you
Yeah,
guys.
I think it was really cool that it started off in the group chat.
Yeah.
And what they said was they took it out of the group chat and took it, and now, you know, they're giving it to other women, other sisters. And I really love that. And you know what? Shout out to them because they inspired me. I think about 3 weeks ago now, I made a cousin group chat with all my girl cousins. I'm like, I think we just need this. We just
Like
need
that?
to stay connected, have some kind of communication that we, you know, we just need
Yeah.
something. So shout out to them for that. 19th hole. What else is happening at 19th hole?
Also at 19th Hole this Friday, my good friend Chef Steve Beatty is having a meet and greet. My man, I don't think I am. My man Steve Beatty is having a meet and greet. Okay. Then he said I was muted. I don't think I am. Y'all let me know. I hope so. I hope not, I guess. All right. So my man Steve Beatty is having his Pop Secret Seasoning launch meet and greet. There is a VIP reception prior to that. If you got tickets to that, we look forward to seeing you there. We'll be there doing some red carpet experiential type of stuff. We're going to have some fun there and doing some interviews. But whether you were able to get tickets to that or not, anybody can come down to 19th Hole this Friday at 9 p.m. to meet Chef Steve Beatty. And the chef there at 19th Hole will be cooking all of the meals there. Anything you order will be seasoned with Pop Secret seasoning. So it's going to be a special way to support Steve in his launch as he continues to take over the world, from the Culinary Olympics to Food Network to now having his own seasoning packaged and bottled by a packager, and will soon be in a store near you with my man Steve Beatty. So shout out to Chef Steve Beatty. You guys make sure you check us out. 9 p.m. Oh, look, you got it. Look at that.
I was looking like, oh, this is the original one. We have a few.
We got him in here, you know.
We got lemon herb. So he makes these. He handcrafts these?
He did. He was making them in the kitchen.
Why
he was cooking it up in the kitchen,
Oh,
you know,
really?
like
So
Jay-Z
you know
and them.
what,
He was
though?
started in the kitchen with
Yeah,
the, you
now
know.
he here.
Now
You know what? I've been wanting to like get a dehydrator and like make
Oh,
seasonings and
okay.
like, start jarring.
You can't now.
and stuff.
You can't now. That
Well,
would be competing.
You're
That's
right.
not right.
I won't do
No
that.
more.
I won't do that. You're
Give
right.
up on your dream. Sorry. To tell you, you got to give up on your dream.
Yeah, shout out to Steve. I can't wait. I'm excited for that. I'm excited. And listen, a good friend, sister, fellow podcaster.
Yes.
She is now accepting new clients. Joy Life TDG. Me and Lucas had a time trying to figure this IG name out. But Joy Life Talent is now accepting new clients for voice and acting coaching. So maybe like what during COVID she was doing virtual classes.
Yes. My
So
daughter
now-
was a student. Yes.
Yes, so now she is accepting in-person clients. So make sure you guys check that out if you're looking for any kind of vocal lessons or acting classes or coaching, whatever it is. Miss Joy Ellis is your girl, so make sure y'all check her out. We have tagged her Instagram, so make sure y'all go there and book a session.
Voice and acting lessons. My daughter Savannah was one of her students doing acting and voice coaching. She did it virtually, but now she's accepting people in person. I'm assuming she's probably still accepting virtual, but if you're a child, and she's had students of hers star in local plays, have recording sessions. They are actually doing really well. This past spring, I believe, past 2023, they had to play Annie at the Players Guild. And the lead, the girl who played Annie, was one of Joy's students. So if your children are looking to get into that, check out Joy Life Talent. Also a co-host of the hit podcast, Sister Chats Refined.
Is Dejan Dickerson one of her students as well?
Dejan, I'm not sure if he was.
She's
if
always
he's been.
with him. We gotta ask her about that.
She's a
I
fan
know
of his
he
as
is
well.
all around
Yeah.
the city right now, singing at all kind of events. And I'm sure. Oh, you know what? He was the winner of
Her Star Search.
yeah.
He was. He was the winner of her
That's
Star
what it was.
Search.
That's what it was.
Yes.
Shout out to Joy. I love that. Lucas, you might as well go get some voice coaching.
Wait. I don't need coaching, okay? I'm already refined in my vocal skills and abilities. All right?
Remember that mixtape that you made?
My Christmas album?
Uh-huh.
Did I send you the whole album? I only sent it for you top secret people. You saw the one video.
I watched one video. I was like, you can use Joy.
Is that what you said? Is that what he needs a little joy in his life. Help the brother out.
You know, a little. No, it was great though.
My Latido is good though. My
Your
do
la-
re mi fa sol wasn't great.
When you get a little,
But when I get to the Latidos,
Understood.
I'm in
Understood,
there.
understood.
You okay? You haven't sang yet though.
I haven't.
You told me you was a singer.
I was.
You won a Canton Idol.
I didn't win.
You was in it.
I was runner up.
You was running around. At least you got close. Because if I had said
You
you
know what?
won and
You
then you
know
said I didn't even make it to the real show, I was gonna be like, ooh.
That's whack.
All right.
You know why I didn't make it? Because the other guy had a guitar. He sang like an Elvis Presley song.
Oh,
He
it was
like-
his guitar.
He was rocking out. Like, there was nothing I could do. I was like singing Cheetah Girl or something. Like,
Okay.
There was nothing I could do with that.
It was his guitar. Okay.
I couldn't
Okay.
do
Whatever helps you sleep. You know what I mean? Like, it
was all
he had a
good.
guitar. That's what it was. All right, Danny. What else do we got? Anything else?
That's it on my end.
All
Listen,
right.
I'm ready to get into this death and I know everybody's on here waiting for that. Like
Yes.
we have been talking about it, they've been sharing it. So I think the city's kind of just ready to hear like what these men have been doing, like what right?
What they've been up to, how'd they do
I feel like a lot of, which I do know actually. I've heard people talking about Walking with a Purpose and some of the events that were happening, but I didn't know who were the people behind it. They didn't know who was behind it. They
Right.
thought the YMCA was putting on some of these
Wow.
events. They just thought these things. So it's really cool that we'll be able to use our platform to let everyone know who the two men behind this wonderful organization is. So
Absolutely.
get into it.
All right. Well, here's the funny part, Daddy. You know what scene we didn't create? The scene with just me. So you just go ahead and disappear here. I'm gonna just do this. Look, you're fading away. See you, Danny. Peace out. Look at that. You're gone. Boom. Oh, she's gone. All right. She's sneaking out of the scene. She's going to get ready. She didn't turn the screen around though, so she's gonna come back and do that. There's a lot of jobs today. Shout out to our production manager Tiff, who is she's working on some other things and she's helping us do some editing, so she didn't have to be in the building today. But here we are. Look, there's Danny. You're here in the building. Welcome, Danny. You are there. You are on.
We on?
You are on. You're there.
Yeah, you
Can
don't
you
have us
see
on the
you?
monitor,
Oh,
so we
that's what
can't
it is.
see.
You're like, you can't see. It's just you right now. Okay, I get it. All right. We got you there. All right. You made it over there, Danny.
There we go.
All right,
I'm
you
back,
ready?
I'm back.
All
That
right.
was not supposed to happen. That
That's not how it
like
was supposed to be?
Technical difficulty.
No, it was good. It worked out. It worked out well.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so guys, without further ado, I would like to welcome LaTony and Ron from Walking with a Purpose. Welcome, y'all. Y'all ready? Y'all been over here listening to all of our goofiness and shenanigans. We appreciate you all so much, though, for being on the show and letting our people know what Walking with a Purpose is all about. So introduce yourselves and give us a little bit about who you are. LaTony, I don't think you're from
No.
Canton, yeah. So,
No.
let us know.
My name is LaTony Baker, from Opelika, Alabama.
Yeah.
I've been here a few years now. I'm the founder and the executive director of Walking with a Purpose, 501c3 nonprofit organization here in Canton, Ohio.
Love it.
Yeah, that's
All right.
Ron Seymour, born and raised in Canton, Ohio. Been here all my life. Back and forth, North Carolina twice.
Okay.
I am the co-founder. We started this about 10 months ago.
10 months ago.
Yeah, 10 months ago. It's not even been a year yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, we thank y'all for having us.
Yeah,
We're
for
excited
sure.
this
Listen,
show.
y'all, they just
Appreciate
said
y'all.
10 months ago. And if y'all know, like I know, all I've been seeing is event after event, giveaway after giveaway, what drive after drive. Y'all have been out here in the community doing what y'all need to do for these kids and then for the people. So 10 months, what was the vision? Like when you guys thought of Walking with a Purpose, like what were y'all doing? What were the thoughts around this? Like, is it something that you always thought to do? Tell us a little bit about that.
Really, when we started it, we didn't know what we was doing.
Mhm.
We just know we wanted to do something with the youth in the community.
Okay.
We wanted to bring people together and bridge the gap. We wanted to build our village.
Yeah, I love that.
And it's crazy because, like you said, Tony ain't even from here.
Yeah.
So for me to start this with somebody that's not from here,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying, meant a lot.
Yep.
Because there's people here that I try to get on board to do this before, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And
Mm-hmm.
people was like, nah, we cool. And,
Yeah,
they
everything
got
happens
their
for a
own thing
reason.
going on, you know what I'm saying? And I
Everything happens
understand,
for a
but-
reason. The right people come in your life for a reason,
Yep.
and look at what is birthed. Such a success, really, in the community. And I love the purpose behind it. Y'all said y'all didn't know what y'all wanted to do,
Man.
but y'all knew y'all knew it was something for the community and for the youth, and that's a perfect place to start. You know what I mean? Like when I started my cheer camps, I said I don't know how I want to do this, but I do know I want it for these kids. I want to give back. I want to be that person that is able to say, I do the cheer camps here. This is what we do. And I didn't have no clear direction, but I knew what I wanted, and that's perfect to where to start. So starting with the podcast, did we say that or we just said that? I just said that. I introduced that. Sneak
yeah.
peek. So y'all start with the podcast, the church podcast, and then we transition into this organization. So when we transitioned, what flipped the switch from okay, no more podcasts, let's just do this.
I mean, we still do the podcast. It's just that we so we so caught up with the kids that
Yeah.
we just have to make time for it. But the podcast kind of led to this.
Mm-hmm.
The purpose of church was to uh, get people on the podcast that wasn't known, local business,
Mm-hmm.
small business owner that wasn't known, to get their business promoted
Okay.
and out there. Um, but in the process, it was like see, I have 4 kids at home with
All
me,
right.
so I'm a dedicated father, but so I'm every day I'm constantly from 15 to 4. I have to
Mm-hmm.
deal with these kids on a certain level.
Uh-huh.
So uh, I know Ron love the kids, so I hit him with the like, bruh, we need to start getting more kids on the podcast. We need to start talking
Uh-huh.
about the children and stuff like that. And then it just went to lead to, well, let's start an organization. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So we thought about it, and we came up with the name Walking with a Purpose. We were like, we got to have something with purpose in it. We like,
Yeah.
what's your purpose? You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
And I think I said something like, let's walk in our purpose or something, and it ended up
Yeah.
it being walking with a purpose.
Yeah.
And ever since then, we just hit the ground running, man. We
Yeah.
went to kicking doors in. Like, we started at the top, like we gonna trickle down. Like, we ain't gonna
Yeah.
start at the bottom this
I
time. We're
know
going to
that's
the top. We're
right.
gonna go
Yeah.
up here, and they just gonna tell us no, all the way until we
Yeah.
can get somebody to say yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, we go to the main source.
Yeah, like,
we ain't
so-
going no middle.
I mean, y'all, because they brought me this lovely shirt yesterday, Walking with a Purpose. Y'all see I'm representing today. They brought it to me, but they were, Tony's my guy. He was a little late. But they were coming from,
Yeah, man, we went to the city council meeting last
it's
night,
all
man.
love. Y'all know that. It's all love. But y'all was coming from a city council meeting.
Right.
Like, that's kind of like, I haven't even gone to a city council
Right.
meeting. Like, y'all doing some stuff that I haven't even done yet. So talk to me about that. What's the importance of getting in those rooms? Why are you guys putting yourselves in those rooms as much as you are?
We just trying to get educated on what's going on out here. We want to peep game before we play,
Mm-hmm.
and also just building relationships.
Yep.
That,
Yep.
for the most part, I think relationships will get you in rooms
Yep.
that money can't.
Yes.
So I think it's important to build a relationship and mingle a little bit.
Yeah.
Network, man. That's what
Yeah.
it's all about.
Yes. Lucas, you do trainings specifically for that, right? Like, we talk about the importance of relationships, and we can there could be a millionaire in the room, but if you don't got a relationship with this person or that person, you might not even touch that
Right,
person.
for
So
sure.
can you chime in on that as far as relationships go?
Yeah, absolutely. So I love what you guys are saying, and the fearlessness to try to go as high as you can, to not say, well, I need permission from someone else to let me
Yeah.
go to a higher level.
Right.
For instance, like if Reem kicks that light over, then everybody go have a light falling on them.
Right,
Anyway, so you got to talk to the source. Anyway, our little guy, Dareem, who is also on production, is about to kick a light over at
Always.
any second.
We don't have your fault insurance in here.
We don't.
Y'all are covered, right?
We I don't know. The Pettis effect. Shout out to the Pettis effect.
Shout out to them. But
But
yeah, like the importance of relationships, that's it. That's key. Knowing these people and getting in front of them and saying, this is who I am. Because like I said, there are people that I know that was like, I don't know who these
I
guys
mean,
are.
we got the people in the community, but we need the city behind us too.
Mhm.
So we done been to quite a few city council meetings, even before we started getting real crazy with it. We would just go in and sit in and listen in, and they seen our faces. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So that now they know who we are. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
That's good.
And that's just all we trying to do. Like, we're not going in there talking all crazy. We ain't even said nothing yet.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Y'all
So-
just there.
Yeah.
Just there,
Love that.
just showing
Peeping game.
face.
Yeah.
I had a meeting with Miss Dolores Presley from She Elevates, and she was like,
Mhm.
I gotta go. I'm going to a meeting. Do you know these guys Walking with a Purpose? And of course, I spoke highly of y'all. I said, let me
Mhm.
know what you feel when you're done, though. Like, I told you how I feel, but everyone makes their own
Right.
decision and perspective on somebody. What was that an event that you guys put together?
Yeah, it was a community partnership
Yeah.
meeting. We were just trying to we're more over collaboration than competition.
Right.
We're not trying to compete with anybody. We rather collaborate and do it big together.
Mm-hmm.
But if they want to compete, that's cool too. Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with a friendly competition because it's dealing with the kids.
I'm gonna say yeah,
So
but
right,
y'all
so
got is like
so
there's
if you
no
want to compete
reason.
with us and get higher and do more for these kids than we
Do
are,
it.
man, we appreciate
Right.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But yeah, Mr. Lois Presley, man, shout out to She Elevates. She's a good woman. She is a part of trying to help Walking with a Purpose out here because you know we are young. We the baby of the organization right now.
Right.
Rookie of the Year, yeah, we did.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
right.
But she's supporting us. You know what I mean? So shout out to Mr. Lois Presley.
What other faces did you guys have in the building that night?
We had Miss Betty in there.
Yeah, Betty's
Grandma Betty.
Betty.
Shout out Grandma Betty.
Grandma Betty. Yeah, I love that.
Sure.
Dolores was in there.
Lori. From Stark Mentor.
Oh wow! I seen a group picture, but I couldn't pick everybody out.
Project Rebuild.
Okay. Y'all had some good people in there.
Building,
So what was the gist of like what was the conversation? What was
Brother Sam was there.
Yeah, he's a good dude. He good dude too.
Just trying to collaborate, man.
Bounce ideas off of each other,
right,
or
we want to create a hub, man, a one-stop shop. You can come here and you got 20 organizations, 10 organizations, or whatever, and if we don't have, we can send you there. They don't have, they can send you there, but it's all right here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And for the most part, that's all we're trying to create
mm-hmm.
and form here.
Yeah. So Walking with a Purpose, it's clear what you guys stand for, but talk about your mission. What is your guys' mission with Walking with a Purpose?
Our mission is empowering the youth.
Okay.
Through mentorship, through leadership programs, through
mm-hmm.
workshops, through resources, community service.
Yeah.
You know, we're just trying to. Our overall mission is just trying to, like Ron said, rebuild the village.
Yeah.
You know, get the kids something to do. At the same time, make it fun and educating.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we bringing a new flavor. Like we doing stuff that ain't been done in the city and in the community.
Dareem.
Good hands, Tony. Good hands.
See, it was about time. It was coming.
All right.
Wow.
All right. Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, some technical difficulties here. Yeah. So all is well. I think everything is good. I think we're gonna be back.
We all good.
Our guy Dareem is a young guy. You know, he knocked over the thing, but hey, we're back. You guys.
Young guy. That young guy is gonna see me after this show.
Y'all kids at home knocking over stuff now.
Right now. Now. So, before we were interrupted by a light coming from the sky, for those out there that don't know anything about Walking with a Purpose or the events that you guys have put on, can you tell us what kind of events have you put on? I know, but some people out there might not know what all you have done.
We have done father and daughter brunches, mother and daughter dinners. What else?
You got one coming up this month, right? At the YMCA?
Oh yeah, on the 10th.
Yeah.
Actually, we're having a Valentine's Day dance, partnering with the YMCA and DJ Swint this Saturday.
We got a flyer for that.
From 1 to 3. So y'all make sure y'all bring the kids out. It's a free event.
Free
Another
event.
free event, man.
Yes.
Bring them out and
there it
have
is.
some
There's
fun.
the flyer right there, you guys. Valentine's
Yep,
family party and dance. It is free. I love that. A lot of the events that I've been seeing, especially down at the Y, have been free, and I love this because there's not a lot of things like for me and my son. I can just take him down here and we can do our thing and have a good time and know that we're in the presence of good people and something good, you know, for our community and for our kids especially. So, y'all, make sure you guys come down to the YMCA February 10th for this free event with our children, okay? It's Valentine's Day. Come show some love. Come be around some love. Come have some fun. Swim, dance, eat, do your thing. What time is it from? 1 to 3. 1 to 2 is swimming, and then 1 to 2 to 3 is dancing and music.
Correct.
Fun. So yeah, I know myself. I spoke at the mother-daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Was it a tea? It was a tea party, though, right? Yeah, that was beautiful. It was that DoubleTree.
Appreciate you again.
Yes, that was my first time speaking like that. Like I think someone had asked me to do it.
On it since,
and I was like, wow, okay. I felt really honored, and after that, I think like Alexa had asked me to speak at her event, so it kind of just been taken off from there.
That's what's
So
up.
I
Now
appreciate
look,
y'all. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
for
that's
real, I
what's up.
appreciate y'all for putting me in that space and get me out of a comfort zone because I could speak all day. I can't really see anybody on the
Right.
screen, But to speak in front of people, that was different, and it really opened up a new like comfort zone
yeah,
for me. I was like,
we
let's
learning
go.
too, cause
Yeah.
we gonna have to start talking in front of people,
Mhm.
and so
Yep. As
We're
we
getting better though.
Yeah.
We're getting better.
Yeah, I love that. I love that a lot. So, what does the future look like for Walking with a Purpose?
oh man, we trying to go, man, we trying to go
Global.
global with this.
Global. Love
Global.
it.
This ain't just no
Think
local.
big. Yeah.
We going global, man. Like we going to Africa in June. We got some stuff lined up over there.
What's Africa? We just gonna skip over that. Like you just didn't say that. Africa in June. Where are you going to Africa in June for?
Yeah, well, I got family over there. My mom stay over there right now.
She
in Ghana.
did.
So going over there to visit her, but in the midst of that, got some stuff lined up with a school and stuff over there.
Yeah.
Some kids.
A school
and
in
stuff.
Africa?
Yeah.
Shout out to WAP
Wow.
Africa, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
So
That's
we tryna-
big. That's big. So walking with a purpose, we can see. We're gonna see. It's gonna be global, right?
Oh,
Shirts
yeah,
gonna
for
be
sure,
everywhere.
for
Everyone's
sure.
gonna be
Yeah,
walking in their
yeah,
purpose with a
yeah.
purpose,
Everywhere.
right?
Yeah.
So there are some people that I've seen online that you guys added onto your team. Could you talk about that?
Mhm.
So I've seen
Um,
Kashari Dove, and I
yeah.
don't know who else you have added on, but talk about them and what their position and role will be in there for walking with a purpose.
Right now we have a diverse team. It got hard for me and Ron. We can't do paperwork and out here too, so we had to try to build a team, and we're growing, so team got to grow.
Yeah.
So we're trying to build a team, but we have Kashari Dove, we have Byron Hatcher, we have
Felicia
Joy
Brazen,
Milton, Felicia Brazen,
Joseph Butts.
Sierra Mason.
He said he's trying to build a team, but they got the empire happening over there.
So we just got everybody, everybody just lined up. Everybody,
Ashley Palmer just
joined the team. Yeah.
So what are these people as they're joining? What's their purposes? What are they joining? Like what role are they gonna play in walking with a purpose?
Yeah, they all got their own role. And,
Okay.
And they all playing it. Shout out Adrian Kelly.
Okay.
Shout out to the Brush Ohio
He on there
too.
too.
Yeah.
Brush.
Yeah.
The whole team, the Brush. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Said Black Rain. He on there.
That's awesome.
But yeah. We just for real. What we trying to do is just reach these kids at a different angle.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole different generation of kids.
Mm-hmm.
We was brought up different.
Yeah.
And the world is different now. So
Yeah.
you got to reach them differently. We can't be doing the same lessons and teachings that we was doing 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Like we got to come different. And with the kids, us going to see kids or visit kids and talk to them and seeing us dressed like them or look like them, like it's easier to reach them.
Yeah.
Versus a suit and tie or a uniform.
Yeah.
Because a lot of kids already go to school for 7 hours out the day or however many hours.
Yep.
And then come home and then you got to deal with somebody else in a suit and tie or an officer in a uniform.
Yeah.
So no, we trying to reach them differently.
I love that. So is that something that you guys do intentionally then?
Yeah,
like you just
Oh, yeah.
because what I do see is that you guys are always authentically yourselves. Like you're not trying to put an image, put up some image or portray yourself to be something that you're not. You are authentically who you are. And I really do admire that about you guys because in the spaces that you are in, you haven't changed to try to fit in. You're just
Right.
gonna
I mean, when average day that we're out here beating our feet with these kids, of course we're gonna look like them. But when we go to places that we need to put it on, we put it on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's just it's a time and place for it, but you're not gonna catch us every day walking around with no suit and ties on. They just not walking with a purpose. We just don't do that. We get out here so we can wear the J's and we can wear the outfits and the jewelry so the kids will be more acceptable. You know what I'm saying? Accepting us quicker than the average. Cause you get intimidated when a man walk up to you in a uniform if you're not used to being around a man in a uniform.
Right, that's
you know
true.
What I mean? Like when we have events, I try to ask. A lot of times we do have the police or someone because we do want to have that connection with the police. But I ask them to wear plain clothes.
Okay.
to blend in, so they
Okay.
won't have that tension there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Right. But to still have them have their presence.
yeah, you know. So it just
Gotta have some safety.
we
Yeah.
just do it. I mean, we do. Everybody do it different. So no matter how we doing it, just know that we're doing it.
Yeah.
So you know, it shouldn't matter what we got on or you know
Yeah.
how we
Mhm.
present ourselves, as long as we doing it for the right cause.
Yep.
And we
Yep.
trying to teach them that too.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Like we teaching the kid how to dress up.
Yeah.
We just had a banquet that we made everybody wear formal attire.
They need
and they
to.
were looking nice.
Listen,
and they did that.
that's
You know what
needed
I mean?
because I
Yeah.
coached high school and I coached middle school cheerleading. And when we come to those banquets, I was like, wait a sec. I didn't think I would have to let my girls know how to dress for a banquet, but you do. Some people just don't know. You got to educate them. And and then especially for our young men, like coming into a banquet in a space like that, letting them know the importance of looking the part and making sure they know,
You gotta get them ready.
yeah, reaching them at this young age. That's good. What kind of like interactions do you guys like? What's an interaction that you remember most from one of the kids that you worked with that kind of like made you feel like, all right, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm where I'm supposed to be at.
Man, it's so many. It's from people who haven't seen their parents in. We reconnecting. That hit us. They hit us hard. Like we got to keep pushing.
I think that mother and daughter dinner is really like
made
took us there. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that we would, like you said, reconnecting families and you know what I'm saying, just seeing different people from different places. And
yeah. Those are events that make you want to go and ask your mom to go to this event with you, or a mother to ask their child, like, let's go to this event just because it's like mother and daughter. And there's mother and daughter like that aren't talking or have some kind of family issue. Exactly. And when there's events like this that we can just go to and be at, and this is for this purpose, it does allow for reconnection. So that's great. LaTonya, I want to know about a situation. Though I want to hear like a story, like a story of a child that you was like, man, this one time, this kid, you know, I just want like a spark, like what? Because I work with special needs children. I work at a charter school, and the difference I make in their lives every day is insane. Like there's certain things that I like, certain ways that I teach, or I try to the word I'm looking for, I can't find it. Redirect, whatever. Fix my teaching, right? A new approach, okay? I'm trying to find a new approach. And when I find something that works and they understand and I can reach them and they're like, Miss Danny, you know, like that spark, and I'm like, you know what? Okay, this worked, this didn't work. What's a situation or scenario that you were in?
See, with me, it's kind of different. Like I said, I got 4 kids at home, so I try to provide for them the best that I can, so they won't be, miss out on things. Across the street though, it was an individual that stayed over there, and they was really just no lights, no water, and they had kids. You know what I'm saying? So that was me. I think that really motivated me a lot during this process of, man, we got to do something for these kids because everybody's not fortunate. You know what I'm saying? And I tell my kids, okay, listen, you see what's going on here. Now, don't think that this couldn't be y'all. You know what I'm saying? So be grateful and appreciate that you have a father like me to make things happen. So I think that what really sparked it all the way up. I think just one day I saw that and I fed the children or I looked out for them. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's basically was my really just the spark to it. Like, man, you got to go hard because there's a whole lot of those out there that's like that.
Yeah,
you know what
for
I'm
sure.
saying?
I mean, shoot, not even just that, just feeding the kids on the football team.
That too,
yeah.
You know, because you don't really know what these kids going home to.
Kids remember that too. They know, like, you know, Coach Tony, Coach Ron, whatever it was, like,
it's crazy,
they remember
I'm not
that.
even a coach, and that's what they was calling me.
Because the role that you played, that's big. I know, you know, and I'm sure y'all know too, but y'all remember those people in your life that showed out for you guys or then gave y'all something, or when it wasn't right, they came and made it right. I remember them people. I remember those coaches, those people that just came and poured into me. I remember those people even at
And see, Danny, for real, I come from the struggle.
Mm-hmm.
I used to say all the time, like, the struggle made me do it. And it's the truth. That's my
Mm-hmm.
slogan. That's my motto. The struggle did make me do it
Uh-huh.
because I didn't have a mom. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? My mom left me when I was like 5, 6. Then she came back. She was back and forth. So my dad raised me and my sister.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's another reason why I go so hard, because I was raised by a man, a
Yeah.
single man doing, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, doing his thing. So it's like it's just different with me. I didn't have it, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I want to provide the things that wasn't there for us for these kids now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't want my children to see the struggle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I want them to know about it, but
Right.
I don't want them to have to experience.
Right.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm
That's what I
saying?
try to do with my
Yeah.
son too. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, love that. Tony, when did you come to Ohio to
I
Canton?
came to Ohio in 2016, I
So,
think.
okay.
But I've been back and forth too, also. But for the most part, here, yeah.
What made
But
you
I
come
didn't get
here?
myself. To tell you the truth, I would, if you'd asked me that a year ago, I would have told you to hit the reset button, another start. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Whatever. But now it was my purpose to come here. I see
Mm-hmm.
that God placed me here to do what I'm doing now, walk in my
Yeah.
purpose.
Right.
So now I have fell in love with my mission and myself,
Yes.
and it's on go. You know
You
what I
said I
mean?
fell in
So
love with myself.
yeah, you know what
I
I mean.
know
So
that's
so
right.
so so this
Yeah,
this what it is. So
a
that's
lot
what
of people
God.
can't do that.
Yeah.
No,
And
they
that's why
can't.
they're trying to find. They're
Yes.
trying to find themselves and find their way. You know,
Right.
it's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of personal. Like we was talking about earlier, mental health is real,
Yeah.
That's real.
and people got a lot of personal issues within
Mm-hmm.
that they need to handle first
Yeah.
before they can even, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
reach another
Right.
person.
And I
Right.
always say, like, when we hear self-love, people think of like going to light a candle and taking a bath. And no.
Nah.
It's setting boundaries. It's making
Yeah.
sure your mental is right. It's
Yes.
making sure you are
Go look in
right.
that mirror. And,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that's
You,
what
you start with
self-love
self.
is,
Yeah.
right? That's the
Fix
inner
yourself.
healing and making sure that
Yes.
you are
Yes.
capable and your
Yes.
mindset and your mind space is right and where it needs to be to do what y'all are
Mhm.
doing right now. So that's lovely. I love that. I love to hear men talk about that
Right.
because there's not a lot of men that talk about loving themselves because
A lot of men don't love
a
themselves.
lot of men, that's true too.
They're looking forward to
That's
a
true
woman.
too.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's true
Like,
too. So let's get on that. Like, men loving them. Like, what was the first step? Like, you guys are manly men. Y'all not,
Right.
So when we talk about men loving themselves, what's the first step with that? Because I know there's a man out there right now, like, yeah, I don't really.
being secure with yourself and being confident. I mean, no matter what you got going on or what you feel about yourself or how you feel about yourself. I mean, we all got flaws. We all
Right.
got imperfections and whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just being comfortable with yourself, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Regardless of what's going on in your life and being positive. Because
Yeah.
that's how I go about it. I mean, whatever I was going through when I was younger, you know, I looked at myself like, well, how can I fix these problems? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If there's nothing that
Right.
I can fix, then shoot. Then there's nothing to worry about.
Yep.
Leave it up to God. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
Yes.
now that's just how I wake up every day and I thank God, you know, give me another day, you know what I'm saying? Blessing me. Let's keep it going.
That's right.
It just you have to learn how to deal with childhood trauma for the most part, because a lot of that be just childhood trauma.
It
A lot of that
is.
stuff be just the stuff that we
Mhm.
went through when we were younger. And once you get over that and accept the fact that that happened and you got to move on, then you start the process of healing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it just it's hard. It's a hard process, but at the same time, you have to get yourself together, man. Get your thoughts and your mind
Yeah.
together. You gotta a lot of stuff you're gonna lose though along the way. You see, and
Mhm.
that's what that be the problem too. A lot of people they want to hold on to stuff
Yep.
and they don't want to let
Yep.
it go. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? So like me, I just accept the fact that hey, I'm finna lose it. So go ahead,
Mhm.
go. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
It ain't even I'm about to lose it. You
Yeah.
can go now.
It's a lot
You know
of
what I'm
it is
saying?
like we outgrow certain situations and things, and even like our
Yes.
thoughts. We can outgrow our
Yes.
thoughts. Our brains are so conditioned to a way of thinking, and
Yep.
once we are trying to change, that is retraining our brain into something else. That's hard.
Yep.
I always say it's not like you said. It's a process. It's a process, a journey. It's not a destination. We're not just gonna get somewhere and wake up
Right.
tomorrow and be
Nope.
like, "All right, cool, I love myself."
No.
It doesn't work like that.
And then you start to accept it. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So
Yep.
it's like the people that ain't coming along weren't meant for you. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Weren't meant for this journey.
Yeah.
So
And once you accept it, it's just like the animals. They don't worry about like, okay, we've been doing it 10 months and we've been hitting the ground running, but we have no funding. All of this comes straight out of our pocket.
Right.
That's just how passionate we are about this.
Right.
We don't care about the money. You know what I mean? Eventually it'll come, but right now we don't care about the money. Longer we can get to these kids.
Yeah.
So it's like animals. They don't worry about eating. They don't worry about clothing. They don't worry about any of those things. So once you find yourself and fall in love with yourself, then you're not gonna worry about it either. God gonna provide all those things. Yeah, my rent need to be paid, but guess what? I ain't worried about it. It gonna get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need some shoes on my feet. I ain't worried about it. I'm gonna get some shoes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just keep going on the mission.
I love that.
Stay on the track. You know what I'm saying? Stay consistent, and it all work out, man.
I love that.
We make it so hard. We make it so hard, but it's really so simple.
It is.
And the reason why we make it so hard is because we don't have to think about simple things. You see what I'm saying?
You gotta find your purpose,
You
man.
gotta find your purpose, man.
Man, Lucas, I know you fired up over there because when I get to hearing conversations and people talking like this, it fires me up. Tony done got fired up. I love it. What are your thoughts? What's going through your mind right now?
Well, I'm amazed at what these men are talking about. I mean, talking about men having self-love and things like that a lot of men never talk about. A lot of men don't even have a safe enough space to talk to each other about it.
Yeah.
We could barely talk to our brothers, our fathers, our sons about self-love. We're like, be a man, be a man, be a man. What does that mean?
Right.
Like, we don't even know what it means. We're just saying be a man. And then often we see being a man as being tough, hard, angry. We're never allowed to be sad. We're never allowed to be hurt. You can be mad, though. You can be angry. You can be aggressive because that's what men do, right? But that's not true. So the example you guys are setting and being able to reach these youth and to tell these stories and to talk to people about things like this, I think is absolutely phenomenal. And the passion you all have behind it is like, you can feel it in the room. I mean, I can feel how passionate. Y'all aren't here to play. Y'all aren't here to compete. Y'all aren't here to get people to think one way or the other about you. You're here to make a difference. And so often we spend so much time trying to make everybody like us that we never get to work.
Yep.
Like, I always thought of it like a football team. Like, if you stay in the huddle forever, you never get to run a play. And so many people are in the huddle forever in their life. Somebody out there is thinking about doing something else. We was talking about this before the show. There's people who want to do what you're doing. And what you said was, then let them do it.
Yeah.
You said it here on the show. No problem. There's more people that need help than you all can help. So if somebody else has some idea, get started.
Do it.
If you want to collaborate, these gentlemen named so many people who they're collaborating with because they're open to it, because their heart is to help. Gentlemen, I can't say enough about how impressive it is just to hear your passion man to man. I want to say thank you for coming to our show and sharing this. And Danny, you're doing a wonderful job. Y'all keep going. I don't want to slow it down. I'm just getting to sit back and enjoy it.
Man, we've been waiting all year to be on.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
We've been waiting all year just to talk our shit.
Yeah, for real.
For sure. Because people don't really know.
They
still
don't.
trying to figure out
They
what's
don't.
what, who, what's going on, and you know what I'm saying. It's a lot of sacrifice that come behind.
And
it.
see, that's the thing about it. Like, people say that they don't know who behind Walking with a Purpose, but that's because everybody's walking in their purpose. So you know what I mean. So we don't need to be front line. We don't have to be recognized as you this or you that with a title or this. No, we all walking in our purpose. So let's all do the same thing. Because I'm not gonna say I'm better than you because I do paperwork. No, I'm gonna get out here and I'm gonna knock on these doors and I'm gonna grab these kids and I'm gonna go in these schools and I'm gonna do all this same stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody bigger than nobody in this. We all walking in our purpose. We all got one mission. You know what I'm saying? And we just got to keep our eyes on the prize. That's why I say there's no competition. We in our own lane. We don't even see nobody. Not saying that in no bad way.
Yeah, but
we can't see nobody because we got tunnel vision. We seeing what we got going on. And if you over there and you jump over here and you want to do something, cool. But other than that, man, we no days off, man.
That's what's up.
No days off, man.
That's what's up. We love it. I love it so much. Every time I get a chance to to share, to support, I'm trying to do it because I really see.
We need it. It's for the kids. Like y'all, like another thing, don't think y'all doing anything for us. We need sponsors. We need supporters. We need donators. We need all that type of stuff, volunteers, everything. But don't think you're doing it for us. Not me, not Tony and Ron. We're doing it for the kids. So if you're not doing it for the kids, then don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Our conversation is nothing but about the kids and helping them and the community, man. That's all we're about.
We love it. We love it, man. Listen, Lucas, this I can't wait for everybody to hear y'all side. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
a lot, because you guys, y'all, it's walking with a purpose is what we see online.
Right.
But we see y'all, but not like this.
Right.
Not like to be able to be vulnerable and talk and
Right.
speak about your mission and speak about what you're doing. So for everybody to be able to hear what's going on and hear who the men are behind this amazing organization is going to be great. Let's talk about the YMCA real quick.
Okay.
You guys been doing a lot of partnerships with them. I've
Yeah,
been
shout out to
seeing.
Miss Jenny George, man, at the Eric Snow YMCA. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of partnership, trying to get kids in and have some fun, man.
Yeah.
You know.
And this is the Eric Snow Y, right?
Yes. Eric Snow Y.
Yeah, we love that. I've been seeing a lot of the events being held down there. Love that. There's a workshop too y'all have coming up.
Yeah,
Talk
we have
about
a couple.
that.
Which one? We have a couple.
Yeah, y'all got like 2 or 3
yeah,
coming up. I got them saved all in my phone. I done screenshotted them.
Workshop coming up.
And that's in March?
Yeah, March Madness.
Okay.
Workshop.
IT.
Yeah.
We got
Who comes up with these ideas? You two?
Yeah, we just come up
Go
with
in the
them.
lab.
Yeah.
We just go in the lab.
That's I mean, because it's been such diverse things though. Like you have a mother and daughter tea party, you have an IT workshop, you have Valentine's Day dancing. Like you got all kind of stuff for all around the board.
We're trying to cover everything around the board. Like even with the block parties that we got coming up, we got them on all 4 sides of town, so we could try not to miss.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you might, I can get on this side of town to have, so we're gonna have it on y'all.
Yeah,
y'all,
listen,
you know what I mean?
Tony, you're not even from here, right?
Hey man.
So listen, back in the day, I'm not that old. I'm 29, but back when I was a little younger, we used to have block parties. Like we used to have, there used to be face painters down the street. There used to be music. There used to be dancing, performances. I lived on 3rd Street. If anybody out there remember, there was a church called the Lighthouse.
Yep.
We was down there by Hartford, and it would always have block parties down there, cooking, all kind of stuff. Like
I think we stayed down the street from each other.
Really?
We talked about this before on 3rd Street Southeast.
Yep. Yeah, I live right there. Yep. I didn't go to Hartford. My dad was like, "Nah, we're going to Lehman," but I that's where I grew up at, and so I remember those block parties. So I just want to say thank you for bringing that back for the culture, for the kids. And for the city, because those were things that I really enjoyed. I remember like getting our hair cut down there. Like it was all kind of stuff for us to do.
I heard you mention Can Idol. The block party's gonna lead up into Ohio Idol now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we're gonna be partnering with Grandma Betty on with the enrichment on trying to get Ohio Idol, make it bigger than Can Idol was with these talent shows and stuff.
It's a lot of talent here. From like Joy Life, from Miss Betty in the enrichment program, from even Dolores and the girls I met with, she elevates. Like there's so much talent outside of what we're used to. There's so many singers, there's so many like musicians now. There's like what do you call them? Comedians. I couldn't spit it out. Comedians, like there's actors, there's all kinds of young people here that have these skills and these traits, these talents. So I love that we'll be able to, promote that and showcase that. So
and shout out to the to all the young little girl organizations. I see it's a lot of them. We need to get some little boy mentors, and we're trying to get that together too.
Yeah. We'll love that.
We got a whole event.
We'll love that. I would love that. I got a 5-year-old son, and I would love for him to be able to go into, a workshop or something with men, mentorships and things like that. There is a lot of things for our young girls, but there's not enough for the boys. There's a lot of sports for the boys right now, but there's not enough, go sit down, work with your hands, work with your mind. You know what I mean? It's a lot of physical stuff, which is cool, but let's get their minds as strong as their physique, right? Yeah, so you guys, this interview has been amazing. I really do. I'm thankful for you guys to be able to come and spend some time with us. As we close out the show, are there any closing thoughts that you guys want to let our viewers know? Anything coming up that you want to invite people to? Just what are your final remarks here?
Man, we appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Getting the real version of Walking with a Purpose. We hope you guys bring all the kids out to all these free events, the workshops. We have workshops for the parents. We have a lot of events coming up. I probably can't name them all, but we have 4 block parties, talent showcases from ages 5 to 12. You can go on Eventbrite or check our page out on Facebook, Walking with a Purpose, or you can go to our website at www.apvillage.com. You want to get in contact with us, you can email us at wwap2023@gmail.com. Like I say, we got the 4 block parties coming up. That's April, May, July, August. We have mother-son prom on Mother's Day, father-daughter prom on Father's Day. We have WAP Day. That'll be WAP's birthday. 1 year we're gonna celebrate. So that's coming. The flyers today coming for WAP Day.
Yeah, we need y'all. If y'all don't mind, we need y'all at the block parties.
For sure. I was already, we're probably gonna be in there anyway.
The block parties.
Lucas, we need y'all filming though. We need y'all out there.
The
We
mother
coming.
and son prom. We need y'all there for the red carpet.
Red carpet, mother and son prom.
Okay.
Father and daughter prom too.
Okay. Listen, we love it. We want to support whatever y'all got going on. Like your mission is clear. Clearly, what we could feel, Lucas could feel, the audience, I'm sure could feel, and even some of the people that have come to your events. This is strictly for the kids. This is not for y'all, because we don't even see y'all faces half the time on this stuff. It's the logo, right? It's the logo.
People don't even see the stuff we be out here doing. The relationships we build. So,
but that's essential and that's important, and keep doing that. Keep going to those meetings. Keep getting in those rooms. See, making those connections, networking. That's all great. Those are all great things.
I mean, a lot of good things happening behind. Like we just got invited to Stephen Beatty's. The VIP thing.
Well, we'll see y'all. We'll be there soon.
We got invited to that, man.
We got some really dope stuff coming up too. We got a TV series. We got some stuff.
We love that.
Like that.
Listen,
we'll keep y'all posted too.
We enjoyed having you guys here. I know I did. Lucas, I know he did. You guys, let us know what you thought. And I just want to, again, thank you guys for coming on the show. We look forward to all of the great things you have going on. We're going to be at the Valentine's Day dance. We're going to be at the block parties. We're going to be
support.
And everybody out there, too. Make sure you guys support. If you're not following Walking with a Purpose on Facebook, go and do that now. Make sure you guys keep up with what they have going on. There's a Valentine's Day dance coming up. There's an IT workshop coming up. Block parties coming up. All kinds of things. And you guys got to make sure that you and your children are in the building, making sure you are getting access to this free stuff, the good stuff, the mentorships, the love, the education. All of these men have to offer. So, Lucas, you want to close us out? This was a great show, man.
Listen,
you sat over there just trying to take it all in. Like,
I wish I could have been on the set with you guys today, but it was a pleasure again being behind the scenes and seeing you all do what you're doing. There's so many great events. I think somebody just put it in the comments. I can't even put all this up. Shout out to Joy Melton.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Joy, I'm going to try to throw it up there.
Shout out to Joy Melton, man. That's our graphic designer. She makes all these beautiful flyers.
Okay, graphic
designer.
What
for sure.
Did she put this together?
No, shout out to Sierra Mason for that.
Oh, she killed that. She did great.
Joy was so caught up with all these other flyers that we had to get Sierra to rush those shirts.
Yeah.
But shout out to Joy Melton, man. That's my homegirl. She's in Opelika, Alabama, man. Shout out to Opelika.
That's awesome.
That's
I love
amazing.
it. Well, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, Danny, great job as always. I appreciate you and your ability to show your passion around the passion that others have. Mm-hmm. And to you guys, again, I can't say enough because I've seen what you're doing and I haven't had a chance to be close enough to really understand all of it. I'm always cheering for somebody trying to make a difference. I worked with kids for many years in this community and still do, and I'm excited to continue to be a part. We are excited to be supporters of you guys. You guys are going to see us at events with lights, cameras, action, whatever we can do to support it, putting flyers up, whatever we can do on our news show, at no cost. We just want to give back to what you guys are doing.
We can help y'all
anyway,
absolutely.
Whatever y'all need, we here.
Yeah, y'all heard that. Lucas is listen. This touched a special place in Lucas's heart because he said no cost.
You said
I know, right? I know, right? I didn't want to bring that back.
Yeah. They say it later. I'll be like, did I say that? I was a little drunk on the moment because y'all was so amazing.
We got you on camera.
I know we got a song.
Yeah,
it's all good.
But listen, that's all we have for Lucas Live News. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to Walking with the Purpose. Shout out to Lucas.
Wow.
And we will see y'all next time on Lucas Live News.
Wow.